Alright, can we talk about Pluribus so we can fucking go?
Rage!
Yes, we can. Of course we can. So what do you think of Pluribus, Connor?
Well, I watched it last night.
Vince Gilligan's
I
brand
watched episode
new...
3.
Well, you know what? Watching episode 3 of Pluribus made me think... It made me think, thank you for being a friend.
The song? Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah, because she was watching Gilmore Girls, you know. Or Golden Girls, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was watching. Yeah, thanks, Carol. Yeah, no, I'm super intrigued. I am. Episode 3, not much really happened, but it was still good.
Did you know this? That Pluribus is from the United States emblem.
I did not know that.
They have the words E pluribus unum.
Oh.
It's the United States emblem. Yeah. I believe pluribus basically means like coming together, basically. So like E pluribus unum.
Ask Jimmy.
I think it means from many, one. So
Everything's
from
computer.
Many, you make one. So pluribus is like plural together.
Yeah.
This is our queen, Carol, or Ray.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't dislike episode 3. I felt like it was too short. I remember I paused it to go to the toilet and there was like 5 minutes left. And
Yeah,
I was
and you're like, huh?
well, because last 2 were like 1 hour.
Yeah.
No, I like it. I still have this question, and I think this week unfortunately keeps proving it a little bit right. What is going to be the thing that keeps this show going for 3 seasons? We'll find out.
I feel like, you know, Vince has something up his sleeve. Like, he knows he needs a bit more of a hook to keep people invested. You know, I think one thing I got to say, and I kind of hate to admit this, but I think you kind of have to admit it. Like, Apple does have some pretty impressive shows.
It's so well directed.
You know, there's, I think, shows like this and like shows like Severance. I'm not saying that those shows are necessarily the best shows ever on their own, but when you add up enough of those shows together, I think you make a pretty strong streaming service.
It took them a while.
It did take them a while, and I'm pretty sure it took them a fuckload of money. Like, I think Apple spent a lot of money.
They weren't making. Just probably talking to the mic.
I don't even.
They weren't making like a profit for a long time.
Yeah, I don't think they're even necessarily profitable now, but
no.
At least they're getting some good.
Apparently, it's on all their currency. Pluribus.
Yeah, and also speaking of American currency, they did just discontinue the American penny. By the way,
no
more American pennies. Yeah, so
they also discontinued Jimmy's service at his old job.
Well, and now he can't even use those pennies he saved up.
No, I think that it's a good show. It definitely stuck with me. I got Stuckmanized.
Sure.
I'm enjoying it. I am, and it's always fun to watch a show weekly, whether it be Welcome to Dairy, whether it be Gen V, whether it be Pluribus, whether it be White Lotus, whether it be Daryl Dixon.
Look at you, the cultured man of television. You know.
Thank you.
I said this to you like going into watching Pluribus that I was a bit worried that, you know, I think Vince Gilligan, the maker of Pluribus, had set such a high bar for himself with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. I was worried that it might not like live up to that.
You like everything though.
I know. I love TV. I love watching stuff.
You love everything.
I was just happy to watch.
I wouldn't take Dan's opinion.
Oh, please.
He likes everything.
I don't like to be harsh about things. There are some stuff that I don't like.
You like everything.
But I
Dan,
saw
you've got to
the Pluribus
stop.
show. I said I'm intrigued. I'm curious.
He watches all kinds of crap on Apple that I've literally never heard of before.
That is true.
Literally shit
But
that no one watches.
I can acknowledge the crap that I watch is crap. Okay, so I know the difference.
You don't say
between
it's
the
crap
good-
when you explain it to me.
I tell you about it, but if you ask me, I'll say it's fine. It's not that good, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't sell me to watch it, but I watched it last night. Pluribus. I thought it was good.
I think the best scenes in the Pluribus show is whenever they're doing these scenes that are like all of the hive mind people like synchronized together.
So impressive.
That is Vince at like his best in terms of like he's letting the production flex that they have such good like blocking and directing and just coordination. Like
there was a shot yesterday. Oh god, it was so good. like Carol turns on a tap and then you see water flowing and it cuts to a drink and it's her pouring vodka.
Yeah.
It's like the water coming down. It's not water, it's vodka. I was like, it's beautiful.
How do they do it, folks? No, it's a good fun show, and it definitely, I will say as well, you know, we spoke about being on Twitter earlier. Not every show breaks into like the discourse, you know, and becomes like a talking topic. I feel like this show, I've seen quite a few people talk about.
Hey, Twitter world.
I feel like depending on how big a show is, it doesn't always get such a big like conversation online. I've been seeing quite a bit of conversation, so
it's definitely a comment on AI, and I don't know how someone like I've been trying to get my parents to watch it, and they love AI, so I don't know if they'll find it. I don't know if they'll find that commentary. I don't think they'll like it. I think they'll be like, "This is," but it's great.
I think it's a very interesting take.
Why shit on a good thing?
Why don't we like AI?
Yeah.
No, I think it brings up a great point about AI, that it's like, because particularly the latest episode, they talked about like efficiency, and it's like, would you want to trade off efficiency, but then no one has any like individuality? You know, no one is unique and no one is their own person, but the trade-off is that, you know, you don't have to use the the lights in people's houses at night because everyone's on the hive mind. So.
That was creepy.
Yeah, it's kind of it's interesting. You know, I think they're raising some interesting.
Yeah, there's kind of
ideas.
endless possibility, and I just hope that
I feel like there's a lot of
continue to do that.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of stuff for them to explore within the premise, like the concept of Pluribus, but I also hope that they have like a big like plot reveal coming up. Like I don't know what it would be.
Yeah,
but
I need
something to
that.
really keep us.
Yeah, I need something like that.
I think there's a lot there already for them to explore, but
it has to secretly be evil.
It's got to be, right? I mean,
in a sense, it already is.
yeah, evil and beautiful.
Sleepy and horny.
Yeah.